They don't want to be faced with this reality. Men are far more emotional than women are. And what I mean by that, let me rephrase that. Men are far more sensitive than women are. Far more sensitive than women are. Women can deal with a lot of BS. Men cannot deal with a lot of BS. And she took a lot of BS during that interview, and she stood right there. It's like Brett forgot that she was a prosecutor. I mean, it's like people out there forget what her credentials are. I know everybody that's against her wants to say that she slept her way to the top. And trust me, if there was a way to sleep your way to the top, women would have been running this country far sooner than 2016 when we got our first primary nominee, female primary nominee, right? Like women would have been running the world. So you can't honestly sleep your way to that position. You can't sleep your way to being elected by the voters. It's just it's a way to be dismissive and to dismiss her accomplishments because you can't do what she could do. It pisses you off to look at her and be like, why does she accomplish so much? Because she's brilliant. That's why. My father just got a new job. He's a high-ranking executive for a very profitable company. And, it's me and my brother and sister. Y'all know my sister because she does the show with us, and y'all don't know my brother because he's never going to do the show with us. And we're all three are successful in our own right, but not nearly as successful as my father. And he says to me, you're going to be just as successful as me one day. And I'm like, well, one, I don't know if I'm trying to attain that level of success because he works extremely hard and I like to have fun. Not knocking him, of course, because he was a poor black boy from Illinois, and now he's a high-ranking executive for a billion-dollar company, right? So that's a hell of a walk through life. But to say that we could do that, no, because my dad is brilliant. If anybody could do what he does or get to where he got to, coming from where he came from, remember, this was a man that was born during Jim Crow, right? Then everybody would be able to do it. If I could just mimic him, then I would be just as successful as him. I'm not him. I think I'm intelligent and well articulate and educated and ambitious, but not like him. He's just a level above me. And he would say, no, you have this capability too. And maybe, I don't know, but it's not just about the capability, it's about the drive and determination and the pull yourself up and just go do it and forge ahead. And in some areas, I have that ability. In some areas, I don't. When people look at Kamala Harris and they look at her accomplishments, they want to think to themselves, well, how did this black woman get to this level? She must have slept her way to the top because why am I not there? The reason why you're not there and she is there because she's just better than you. I'm sorry. I know everybody wants to say nobody is better than anybody else, but that's not true. There's a hierarchy in human nature. And there are people who are smarter. There are people who are more educated. There are people who are more physically fit. There are people who are more stronger, either physically or mentally or emotionally. Like there are people that are just better at certain things. And you shouldn't try to compare yourself. You should just appreciate the fact that they are great in something because you're great in something as well. Why would you hate on the next person because you can't beat them? They hate me because they ain't me. That's what the saying is, right? And that's what's going on. It's just crazy hate. But the fact that she has turned this election around and is this close in this short amount of time is remarkable. Something that's never been done in American history. I don't know if it could ever be duplicated. She's the right person at the right time to bring about change. I don't know if that change is going to happen. Sam Cooke said that change is going to come. I don't know. I don't know if it's the fact that I'm just being cautious, not to be optimistic, or if it's something I truly believe. But like Trump has a lot of supporters. And I believe that he has some people who are cultists who are believers in Trumpism. I genuinely believe that some people think that he is a messenger from God. That's what some MAGA folks have said. I genuinely believe that they believe that. And, you know, hey, I guess everybody got to believe in something, even if it's detrimental to who you are as a person. I guess. I don't necessarily agree with that, but that's what they say. You know, that's what they say, but I don't necessarily agree with that. And then there are some people who are intoxicated by his power and influence. And for those people, I don't know what to really say to them.
If you like that clip, go ahead and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to catch up on all of our latest content. Don't forget to hit the notifications button when you do subscribe so you can get updated every time we release content. We release content every day, whether it's an actual show or clips from the shows. So go ahead and subscribe, like, comment. Also, don't forget our Patreon page where you can find our Talking Straight-ish and After Hours Uncensored episodes. That's patreon.com/unsolicited perspectives. But once again, thank you again for listening to Unsolicited Perspectives. I'm your host, Bruce Anthony, and I'm going to catch you next time. I'll holla.